Hey guys, so I'm back home. I'm in my new pet room here. I'm going to be taking you around the room, just showing you everything real quick. And it's not quite set up how I want it set up, but it's getting there. I need to add some more racks and I'm going to expand a little bit. But we'll just show you around, show you some of the pets, and here we go. We'll start off up here. We got 3 hedgehogs, 1, 2, 3. Now these cages are a little small for hedgehogs. I just used these really quickly while I was gone on my honeymoon because I needed to get my animals all in separate cages. And they'll be getting larger cages soon. Like I said, everything's not set up how I want it. But here's one of my adult females. She had a litter about 4 months ago, 5 months ago. And she's just a wonderful little hedgehog. One of my nicest ones. They're all great, but she's one of my nicest. Great hedgehog. So I got a few hedgehogs here. And then, let me go over this real quick. This is cool. I got my vacuum here, which I suck out the aspen from the cages, and I got my dehumidifier. The vacuum is good though, because you just take off this top, and then the bottom is where all the aspen goes. And actually in this town they let you recycle wood, you know, grass, wood, leaves, any of that type of stuff, wood chips. So I actually just throw all my used aspen into a big recycling bin, and it's all recycled. So there's no garbage from all the aspen I use. It's all recycled, so that's nice. It's kind of eco-friendly and all that. Got my dehumidifier here to keep the room nice and drier, because it is humid in the summer times around here. And then I got a saltwater fish tank. It's been set up. It's got the filter, the heater, the water, and the salt all in there, all ready to go. It's been set up for a couple weeks now, but I have not put anything in there. It's not a display tank. As you can see, I just got it tucked away in the corner. This box I can get rid of. It's just sitting here. But it's just a fish tank tucked away in the corner. I plan to breed some of those, I might not be knowing the name correctly. I think they're like red fire shrimp, those saltwater shrimp. Plan to try to breed some of those in there soon. Then we'll go around the room a little bit here. We got some more hedgehogs. I'll take one of them out. We'll take out Bertha. She's one of my first hedgehogs. She's a pinto female. She's the only one with a lid on these containers. The other ones have no lids, so they got plenty of airflow. She has a lid with hundreds and hundreds of holes. And the reason why she has a lid is she actually crawled out of this once. Hedgehogs are really clumsy, kind of like guinea pigs. They're not very good climbers. But she actually climbed out one time. And, you know, I found her. Hedgehogs are pretty big and easy to find, so I found her. But she got out one time, so she's got a lid with lots of holes in it. And she throws everything around. Look at her food dish. It's not put together. She always throws everything around. She's also very nice. She keeps her spikes up more than the other nice hedgehogs I have. However, she doesn't bite or anything. She's super sweet. But she does keep her spikes up a little bit more. You can pet her. She doesn't jump or anything at me. But she does keep those spikes up. Some hedgehogs, when they're really tame, will keep those down, completely down, like the last hedgehog I brought out. She keeps her spikes up for some reason, but as you can see, she's easy to handle. She doesn't curl up into a ball. She's a great hedgehog. And she's my pinto. She's named Bertha. Put her back. Clean your cage soon. I've been away, and my mom's been helping me a lot with the cleaning while I was gone. They were all cleaned a few days ago, and I'm over here today to re-clean everyone and make sure everyone's got food and water. And it looks like my mom did a great job. Everyone's looking real clean and real, you know, everyone's got food and water, so that's good. Now I'll show you some of my best possums. These were from a litter, the second litter I had, and these guys are amazing. This is a male. Come here. He's a little squirrely, but once you get him, he's a perfectly nice guy. Gotcha. Oh, come on. There we go. A great possum. Yep. And then we have his brother, which his brother over here is, I'm letting my mom have this one as a pet kind of, although I might breed him one day. He is great. He doesn't react to being picked up. Very nice guy. There's your brother. Once they get older, males will sometimes fight, so I'm not going to let them actually play together. But I'm just letting them see his brother. But as you can see, he doesn't try to run away from me. He'll just sit on my hand. He's a very calm, nice possum, and one of the best ones I have right now, actually. He's about probably 4 to 5 months old right now. And we'll be getting a rack to put these guys on. Right now they're just sitting on this table. There's the Hedgehog Rack. As we go around the room, there's a couple more possums down on the couch. As I said, I'm going to get another rack or two to put in this corner. I just don't have it set up yet, so the cages are just on the table and the couch for the moment. Down here we have my mice breeding setup, and currently there's no mice. I got rid of all the mice before I left, so my mom didn't have to worry about them. Over here we got my Boas rhino rack. It's got my Indian smooth scale sand boas. My mom did a great job. The water's still filled. Everything looks nice and clean. This is the female Indian smooth scale sand boa here. She's not humongous, but probably about 3 feet long or so. Pretty big for a sand boa. And then back here is the male Indian smooth scale. I just got your water all dirty. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna clean it up, refill it and everything today. Down in here we have Tangerine Honduran milk snake. Now this guy's a little jumpy. Try to touch him, he might even bite me. It's a lot quicker. See, he's really quick. He's not as easily handled as my sand boas. Now that's not a characteristic of this type of snake. It just depends how often they're handled from a baby. But he is more jumpy. Not much of a biter, but he's very skittish. And then down in here we have Kenyan sand boas. Got a couple of them in here. Actually, 2 of them are nice, but one of them bites, and I can never remember which one. So I'm going to use this grabber to get the others out. Here's one of the more pretty ones, just because it's more vibrant colors. Got 1 male and 2 females in here. And then down in here we have the leopard geckos. Here's 2 females. Whenever I come in the room, they come right up to the front of this cage and they're like, "Where's my food? Where's my crickets? Crickets, crickets." And I got some for you guys, don't worry. I'll give them to you soon. We got 2 more females in here. One's a little larger than the other, but they get along just fine. Again, they're both right up at the front waiting for their crickets. They know it's coming. This one, as you can tell, her tail's a little shorter. Let me show you in comparison. See these 2 females' tails, how long they are? This one actually fell off once too. You can see that mark on her tail right there, the little bulge. This girl had her tail fall off when she was really young, way smaller than that guy. And as you can see, it's a little bit shorter and stubbier. Sometimes the tails will grow back looking just perfect. Sometimes there'll be a mark on it. I bought this one as an adult with the mark on the tail already. Didn't fall off while it was at my house. This one did fall off at my house, and that was a long time ago. I've had her for over a year probably. And her tail grew back just fine, but you can tell it's a little shorter and stubbier than it would normally be. Then down in here, here's my male. He's the biggest one. He's a male hypo leopard gecko, and he's pretty nice. Sometimes he's a little skittish, but they're all easily handled. And he's a great looking adult male leopard gecko. And then over here, next to the Boas rack, and the Boas rack, if you don't know, it's great. Let me see if I can show you. This bottom one's empty. Yeah, I don't know if you're going to be able to see in there. There's heat tape in the back. And this cord that I got coming up here, it's going back to the heat tape. And that's a sensor for heat. And then this device here keeps the temperature at what you set it. So the whole rack, just the back section, is heated so they can all have their heat just perfect. And luckily they all need about the same temperature, so it all works out perfect for them. And a great rack. I recommend them. Boas reptile racks. It comes to you all set up and built. Comes in a big box. Shipping is a little expensive. I think it was like $60 or so, but it comes to you all set up and ready, so it's real nice in that way. And then we have more possums over here. Let me take out another good ones here. Here we go. I showed you those 2 nice male possums a minute ago. And here we have in this cage. Here we have their sister. The males that I picked up, this is their sister. She's also great. All three of these babies are wonderful little possums. And then we have Mom on the wheel right there. She's also nice, but she's on the wheel and she doesn't want to get off. There we go. Come on, get off the wheel. Come on. Gotcha. And here's Mom. All really great tame possums. Don't try to run away at all. Really just wonderful pets. Now you do have to be careful like any pet. Lots of people ask me about pets. Are hedgehogs nice? Are possums nice? Are, this pet nice? Any animal could be nice and any animal can be mean. It doesn't really depend so much on the type of animal they are. It really depends more on how they were raised. Look at dogs or cats. Some dogs are wonderful, nice, they don't bite, they're completely calm. Other dogs are mean, they bite, they'll attack you. Same thing with cats. You can get really nice cats and you can get really mean cats. So it isn't so much the type of animal, it's more about the breeder and how they handled them as a baby, how they were raised, and how much they were handled and cared for when they were young. And that's what makes an animal good or bad. It's not so much the type of animal. Now of course there's exceptions, certain animals are a little more aggressive than others or have the capability or are more likely to be more mean or calm than others. But really it depends how they're raised. You can make almost any animal nice and you can make almost any animal mean. All depends on how they were raised. So there's some of the possums. I showed you a few of the best ones. They're all nice. I can take out any of them. Let's take out one more. I'll show you a little bit of crabby guys, if they're crabby. We got some females in here. These guys are also about 4 months old. See how many are in here. We got 2 females in here. And they're just fine too. Actually, I thought they might be a little crabby on me, but no, they're all, I handled all these as babies a lot. But a couple of them will give you a little hiss sometime. None of them bite. A couple of them will give you a little hiss and they won't stand on you quite as long, but they're all pretty nice. These guys are nicer acting than I thought they were going to be. But yeah, all of my hedgehogs and possums turn out pretty nice because I handle them a lot when they're babies, and I take them out a few times a week for a good amount of time, and they get lots of care and they get lots of treats and handling time. So that's what makes an animal nice, is raising it correctly from a baby. Then in here we got my White's tree frog, as you see down there, just sitting around, and my giant day gecko. And in here, I'll take him out because he's kind of hiding. And here we have, where'd you go? There you are. Come out. Your head's stuck. I've had this guy since he was really small. Like, smaller than... Oh, he's being real active right now. Come on, let's be nice. There we go. This is my Crested Gecko. I think it was called a flame color or something. But I've had him since, as you can see, he's like the length of my hand. I've had him since he was like the length of my pinky. He's a jumper. He's gonna, there he goes. Oh, alright man. Let's go back in your cage. Get it. There we go. So that's the pet room for now, and I'll keep giving you guys updates on what we're doing. But yeah, that's it for now. So I'll get some more videos soon. I plan to do some more care videos. Some people wanted a cockatiel or bird care video, so I'll probably be doing one of those soon. And other videos, if you guys have any requests, you can request too, but I do have a lot of ideas, so if you have a request, go ahead and send it in. But I do have a lot of ideas. We'll be getting a lot of pet videos in. So see you guys next time.